ragazzi, another episode of Nightcap with me, my favorite host, Jeffrey Nella.
And with me, internationally known, Mattia Cazzola. What are you drinking, Cazzola?
I'm drinking a white wine that I forgot the name, but
Right.
Actually, if I remember correct, the name of the wine is the name, last name of our guest. Because you see, Jeffrey, there is an empty chair here.
Well, I mean, I can see it, but where is this guy? Where's this guy?
It's coming.
Where?
It's
time is money, man. By the way, I'm
I want
drinking
to
a
tell you
brownie.
something.
But where is
Nobody
it?
cares.
Nobody cares. Where's this guy? In production, we're
He's
paying
a coach.
for this.
He's a coach from Italy. Johnny McBride.
This guy. I know this guy.
Yeah, this guy. That's
Locally known. Coach Johnny. Take it away, Johnny.
And that's my last
All
name.
right, thank you, Johnny, for showing us this.
Here, I wanted to say thank you very much from my. What's
But
the
Johnny,
name again?
Introduce yourself to the.
Yeah. So actually, it's not the first time that I'm on Spotlight. I've been working with Del Piero, a lot of Spotlight every day. Juventus.
So I assume your
Academy.
team is Juventus?
No, my team is Inter Milan, so it was very embarrassing to wear the Juventus jersey.
Oh.
And he likes to teach to kids.
I don't like it.
And tonight, guys, also we're gonna have for Extra BS a magical game, Rock'em Sock'em. And now, guys, let's start to talk about Champions League. So Atletico Madrid against Chelsea, they lost 1-0. But let's talk about the idea of soccer Simeone, because Simeone is being always a nice, amazing coach in the last year. Everybody Simeone. I didn't see anything. No idea of soccer, so I wanna.
That's what I'm saying. What did you see from Simeone? Was he a good coach?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm scared, but
guys, pretty simple.
pretty simple.
Simeone is not even coaching his team. He's just telling them we're going for a fight.
So now you're talking shit about Simeone. That
I mean,
for years it's been an amazing.
So I think he's a very good motivator, but he's not a soccer coach. Like, his idea of soccer is basically, all right, this is World War III. This is World War III. Let's go for a fight and let's win it. So it's amazing if everything goes well, but if we start something to go
I
wrong.
mean, I'm agreed for a few things, but like he's a coach that likes to motivate the players, but he's totally not a coach. He's a big.
I think it's pretty obvious. Like, even when you're in the business, as I am,
The arrogance.
Simeone doesn't have.
Arrogance, Jeffrey. Look at
This-
this guy. Oh, by the way, he called himself the new Guardiola. So
No, actually.
Tell us about the business.
Actually, they say they have more resemblance to Klopp because of the eyeglasses. but-
alcoholism?
Yeah,
so your club. Okay.
yeah, and So Simeone, does he have a book? Does he have a philosophy? Does he have any idea of soccer? No, it's just a guy again who put 11 players in the field. He tells them, "All right, guys, today we're gonna fight. Today some of us maybe might die," and that's how it goes.
Jeffrey, what do you think?
Totally disagree. Johnny, explain to me, if you're a coach, how do you motivate your players?
Very simple. So the kids that I coach are from Manhattan Beach, which is a very rich area. All right, if the opponents have the ball, you either get the ball or get their ankles. If you don't get the ball, if you don't get the ankles, you don't go surfing. Because that's what happened to my kids. The kids that I coach are very spoiled. They live in close to the
The guy
beach.
knows about soccer.
I kind of like it.
They live close to the beach. They like to go surfing, like the caddy lifestyle, and they need
Okay,
some
you find
motivation.
you find the right solution for Manhattan Beach
Yeah.
kids, but like we're talking about Atletico Madrid in Champions League right now.
Well, so Atletico Madrid players, I think there are shitty players, besides a couple. So I think Simeone on the locker room just say, all right guys, you guys suck.
So you're telling me
So you just go on the field, try to kill your opponents. If you don't, that's
they
all
dropped
right.
points recently, but they're first on the table because Real Madrid and Barcelona are not good enough. But it's not like
So
they
I
are a
think-
good team. And
No,
Champions
exactly.
League.
I think like it's
Also
that
because Chelsea.
it's that type of scenario where if you're a team or if you're a coach and you see like that everything goes well, you try to ride the momentum, as they say here, so you keep going, right?
They're still gonna
So
change.
Atletico and Chelsea, you give it 2?
It's tough. I think the Chelsea's have more quality, but like you never know with Simeone again.
I mean,
if the game starts well, they can literally win.
For what I saw,
They
So
can
you
come back.
are undecided about everything.
I think
No.
it would be very tough to.
Jeffrey, for what I saw in the first leg, Chelsea.
You
I mean, if we, again, Chelsea's an advantage.
But who
now,
knows?
So
Maybe
let's,
he's gonna answer.
yeah, let's go for the winner. I really like actually the players that are playing at Chelsea. So
I also want to talk a little about. Let's move on to the other game that we care about as Italians, at least. Atalanta against Real Madrid.
I thought you were gonna say Lazio.
oh, that was a robbery. That was a robbery, right? With
I mean, the
Atalanta,
red
right?
card changed completely the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Real Madrid literally owns the league.
I wish that was
mistake.
true.
But
Otherwise, we win every
the
year.
only thing I don't understand.
Well, you guys won 3 years in a row.
Yeah, but the only
You know?
thing I don't understand today there is the VAR.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand. For me, it was not a real.
Yeah, but you know, like
red
we are from Italy. We know that VAR doesn't work with team who wears blue and black. So Atalanta wears blue and black. We can't use VAR.
card. We're playing
apparently.
the victim car a lot today.
Yeah, that-
We're playing the victim car a lot. Yeah, there's something to say. I mean, for me, it was a yellow. It wasn't a red card. It was a bad call.
But you were
referee.
happy.
If you give me a free penalty, what are you gonna say?
I mean, if it was Inter Milan, it was
yeah,
exactly the
well,
same.
yeah, same thing. If you ask me, was it? No, it was a yellow card. That's it. Nothing more to say.
They found the goal at the last 5
Found the goal
minutes.
last minute. That's classic Madrid. We always play like shit, but somehow we always find victory 1-0.
What I say, Jeffrey, lack of the champ. For example, let's move on to Porto Juventus.
Wow.
Now Juventus Porto next.
Wow. To be honest, I don't know why
Expectations.
Juventus is still in Champions League with the team that they have. You know.
Okay, Juventus gonna pass. Okay, let's talk about Andrea Pirlo. It's been in
So-
Nightcap, one of our
I
favorite.
think that if Pirlo is there,
Yes.
I could be there as well. So like we could literally swap our spots. He could be here instead of me, you know?
What is that?
What
What?
do you mean? The experience
I
is the same. You play like Pirlo?
If you could be that,
No, like maybe.
player, Johnny,
So
what-
I give him like maybe as a soccer player he did a little bit more than me. But
What do you mean a bit more?
as
We're
a
talking
co-
about one of the missing soccer
But
players in the history of
but
soccer.
me, like it's obvious. Like as a coach, we cannot have the same
no,
experiences
no,
here.
let's
Like,
stop, let's
and
stop.
probably like I work better with my kids than what he's doing with his team. Like you know,
Yeah, but
I
you-
can take that team and take to win the league.
No,
I
but you
can
want to
tell
make
you
the
that.
joke about as a coach? I got it. But as a soccer player? No, man.
I don't know. Let's watch the statistics. You know.
But let's watch it.
Well,
you
you
got
guys.
10 seconds because
But no, very simple. You guys see me talking.
Yes.
Does Pirlo talk in front of the cameras? No. Does Pirlo talk in front of his players? No. It's like he's always been like that. He never speak a word. So how can you have a
but
coach?
So as far as tactics information, how you build the team from the reserve teams,
Yeah,
how you
like,
prepare them
you can't-
physically and the nutrition.
Like if you're a
What do you
player,
have to say about that?
listen. If you're, I don't know you if you ever play soccer, but Mattia, you play on your backyard, right? So if you
Idealistic, as a player, I'd rather have a coach that doesn't bother me that much. Like, for example, Antonio Conte, I prefer Pirlo. I prefer coach that bring me calm, quality, let me do my thing.
So what Pirlo wrote was very very honest, like very on point. He was talking about basically a 4-2-4 with the two wings coming back. Is that happening in Juventus? No, because first of all, he doesn't even know how to motivate these players. He has probably the worst team in like 10 years, which is fine. But still, you see
Conte
the.
had that worse team than Pirlo. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo, Chiesa.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
What are we talking about?
I think that only Cristiano Ronaldo can make the difference, but like everybody else,
You prefer Conte
Everybody-
and
so-
Padoin?
listen, I'm telling you something.
When you're in the business, you know.
So Juventus used to play with a system, right? That's how we call those type of team.
But
Now
change.
Juventus is not anymore a team of system. It's more a team of individualities. The problem is that these individuals fucking suck. So what Pirlo needs to do is to build a system around these players that he has, right? But the problem is that these players are not working, or his philosophy is not like understood by the players.
Cheers.
Wine refill.
Okay, bye guys.
Cheers. Salute.
It has been a very quote-unquote controversial
Interesting
episode.
night.
Interesting night.
What a show.
My opinions
What a guest.
of locally known Coach Johnny have changed drastically. My idea of the kind of style of football he had in his mind, totally different than what he's been telling us throughout the night. So I'm very curious. Coach Johnny, who do you think is going to win Champions League given the kind of style of play you like?
Well, I think that like you just gotta keep following your momentum. Like,
Are you going to answer
Manchester-
the questions or not, buddy?
Very simple. Like I see Manchester City finally winning the Champions League. We had some meetings
interesting
together.
because Johnny, last episode I said to Jeffrey, could be the year of Manchester City in Champions League.
Who's gonna win?
That's what I said.
Who's gonna win?
Bayern Munich.
Are you done with your opinion?
I don't
Expert
know.
opinion. That's your expert opinion, but why do you give it to Guardiola? More
So
than
I think-
just let me finish. More than just being a wannabe Guardiola lover, then you wish they win it. What are the facts as a coach that you are locally known? What gives your expertise? What's the fundamentals?
So I think that, like, as you guys might have seen, Guardiola has two teams. One team is playing, one team is in the bench ready to come in, you know? And like in the Champions League, that's what makes the difference. That's why Real Madrid always won.
To me, guys,
Just to remind you, you should know better than us. You look at the stars, the planets, whatever. Manchester City at the moment is the best team.
Yeah,
Plus, they can also like attract the best luck on themselves.
Yeah.
It's a little.
for me there are three names: City, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain. One of those.
Paris Saint-Germain will never win.
The first very beginning of the Premier League.
Yeah, they
You
were
were giving
struggling.
that
They were
statement.
struggling. They were struggling.
Jeffrey,
of
but
course.
also you know why I say Bayern Munich? Because they don't feel the pressure like City. They're
That's true.
comfortable. They're comfortable to win Champions League. Oh, let's guess it. For me, Bayern Munich. Manchester City. For you?
I would say Munich as well.
Okay.
Alright guys, now we're gonna go to Syria, and I'm very, very excited about this segment. I have internationally known Mattia Cazzola
No,
and
I'm the international guy.
locally known Coach Johnny. So this is a segment that is gonna be a debate, kind of like a heads up, if you might, want to say it, call it like that. I'm gonna be asking both of these gentlemen simple questions, and I'll give them a few times to answer, and I want to see their opinions and how do they contrast from each other.
And also Jeffrey's interesting because we are both Inter Milan fans.
They're both Inter Milan fans with different ideas of what kind of football Conte should be playing. So we start with Mattia Cazzola.
As a gentleman, Johnny, you're the guest. You start.
All right, Johnny.
All right, let's go.
I want to know, with your experience as a coach,
Yeah.
what do you think about Conte's, formation and his style of playing that has been displayed recently?
Yeah, I think that unfortunately he needs to change. I don't know. I think he needs to go to a psychologist, because it never changes his mind, his philosophy. It's very.
Would you mind giving the audience a little more concrete answer instead of going around
I think
the bush?
I think he's very close-minded coach. For example, if he wants to play a type of system, a type of formation, he doesn't have that players. He still play that type of system, which is wrong. You need to be more adaptable.
I'm not agree with Johnny. I think, you are right in some way if you were talking like 3-4 months ago, because it was doing
In the
always
beginning of the season.
What is changed now?
Johnny, it's his turn.
It's my turn.
Respect the
It's
time.
like Donald Trump. It's
Respect
like
the
Donald
time. I mean, you finished the whole line. Respect the time.
Like for example, now he changed his mind.
We lost the Champions League because of
Johnny,
this.
Johnny, please respect the time.
No.
Johnny,
Like your brother.
Johnny,
Your
please
bro-
respect
your-
security.
I'm agree with you. I'm the first person to say that Antonio Conte did mistakes in Champions League. I'm agree, 100%.
Alright.
But he changed his mind. Like for example, now, last game he said to Eric, "You are my man," because now Eric
That's just bullshit.
now he's laughing, he's smiling, he's happy. Because at the beginning, let's be honest, Eriksen was like a little sleepy. He wasn't really totally adapted with Antonio Conte.
Do you have a
alright.
closing argument to the
I'm
answer?
just saying, Antonio is an amazing coach for Serie A, but maybe not the right coach for Europe. And
He's a perfect motivator. I think he's just a horrible soccer coach. You can have Conte as an assistant coach, motivate the players, and you can have myself or someone else with more like tactic.
oh, Johnny, I hope next year you're gonna be in the bench of Inter Milan.
That might
Well,
you can't know now.
Let's get
That's
to
for you
see-
guys.
You guys get to go inside the mind of these guys, which might not be very good for your IQ. So, in La Liga, there has been a lot of developments. Atletico Madrid has kind of lost significantly,
We already talked a little about Atletico during the Champions League topic.
Yeah.
but Atletico now has been slowly losing momentum.
After Jeffrey jinxed it.
After, yes.
That's
But
perfectly.
another thing that has been happening is Barcelona and Madrid have been catching up, but in the last few games that they needed to win, Madrid lost and Barcelona draw, if I'm not mistaken. And that gave Atletico Madrid a little room to breathe, as of now they are 5 points ahead in the table. Luckily, no Coach Johnny, who hates Simeone. I'm gonna ask, why do you think this is a case where a coach is not?
I think that
grabbing
the guy here in the room completely misunderstood my opinion. I don't hate Simeone. I will take it. I
Like
will
you
take
dislike
him.
him.
Also for
I will
Milan
take
best.
him with me everywhere as an assistant coach because I think he could be my perfect assistant to motivate the players.
So
I think
we have
that
everything on footage, and then we're gonna go back to put it on the footage.
here in LA, you know,
Have you been watching the games?
a little bit, yeah.
Right? Yeah. What did you think of performance today of Barcelona and Sevilla?
Well, I still think that Barcelona needs to find
Because they
their.
lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I still
Right.
think that they need to find
Yeah, best.
their
They won.
formation,
They
the
won.
right.
It's the best they want to do.
I have a pretty busy schedule. I can't watch all the games. Sometimes
When
I
your
receive.
job is being a coach in
Yeah,
soccer,
I receive
you
the
don't watch
notifications
the
on
games.
my watch, but I can't
Because
keep up with all the
You
games.
don't watch
know?
the games because your knowledge of soccer is absolute.
Okay, but let's move to Extra BS.
Go!